Happy Wednesday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, with another dolly review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. A couple of days ago, I started the review for this DEFA Lucy fashion girl line of dolls, but I was just too destroyed to continue. So I thought I'd take a break and do a part 2, because that night, I did this on Monday night, I was just too tired, y'all. I was just too tired. So, to recap, in the previous video, I had introduced you to Miss Carmela, to Miss Lucia Franca. Now, I'm about to unbox Betty. No, I'm sorry. This one's Betty. It's, if I showed you what I'm using as a prop, you know, to hold my little phone camera, you get a chuckle, because it's one of our old mic stands that my brother Lucho just basically adapted, you know, with duct tape to serve us as this, you know, as a camera holder. Okay, I like to, you know, do this to show y'all, because again, unboxing is fun, ain't it? It's fun to see on camera. So like I was saying, you know, these dolls are, again, they're very beautiful. I like them very much, but you know, as I stated in my previous video, as much as I like them, I really do have an unbiased thoughts, because ain't nobody paying me to say what I'm about to say. You know, see, I don't mean to throw shade, but you know, when toy companies, you know, give away dolls to some YouTube bloggers, whatever, you know, of course they're gonna gush about the dolls, you know, like you know, as the second coming of Jesus Christ. You know, they're gonna gush. It's like, oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, really? But I do not gush, and when I gush, I really mean it. You know, because my dolls, you know, are purchased with my hard-earned money, or on occasion, you know, my dolls are gifts from either relatives or beloved friends. Okay, so I like the texture of the hair. Again, sorry, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, I do like it. But just because I like the texture of the hair, that's not to say it's the best hair there is. Remember, these dolls are still straddling the fence, you know, between being clones or being, you know, legitimate brand name. I mean, they have their own brand, you know. DEFA Lucy is a brand. Let me see. I don't like these shoes, y'all. I really don't. You know, they are too big and pointy. They give me elf vibes. You know, I don't care for these shoes. I really don't. So I think I'm gonna do a third part of this video where I'm showing the dolls with I'm gonna do something with this one's hair. I'm gonna do it because it's again, it's okay. It's, let me see. It's not as thick as it could be, because I like voluminous hair. I love volume, thick hair. Let's see. It's good. It's good. It's good. You know. Now, I tell you everything. I tell you, like Miss Swan. I tell you everything. This blouse, this crop top blouse, although I despise the way it closes, I must okay, I must admit it blows my mind that, well, let me do this off camera because I don't want to show doll nudity. It really blows my mind, and I don't want to show doll nudity, because I've heard complaints, you know. Okay, you see this little blouse, no raw edges, and get this, y'all, it's lined. It's lined. My goodness. Yo, Mattel, really? Take a page out of DEFA Lucy's book. It's lined. This blouse is lined. Can you believe this? No wonder people are gushing about these dolls, because again, they have their good and their bad points. They're not perfect. No, they're not. They're not by any means. But, comparing apples to apples, again, these dolls are really, putting Barbie to shame with her printed on sacks of potatoes for clothes. Ugh. And to be honest with you, the difference in price between these DEFA Lucy, and Mattel's Barbie is not abysmal. Yeah, these are slightly cheaper, but not that much cheaper. The prices really are not, that abysmally different. They're really not. And again, okay, so here is Miss Betty. Okay, again, this blouse is everything. And like I said, I was really shocked to see that they lined it the way I just showed you. They lined the blouse. This is, again, see, Mattel, this is what you get, Mattel. This is what you get for being lazy, cheap, greedy. Now the shoes, again, I don't care for these shoes. Let me just put them on. Oh, and another thing I do like, I appreciate, look, Sister Girl's feet are defined. You see, let me see, the camera focus. Okay, her 5 little toes. You can see, the feet look like feet. I appreciate that. Well, the shoes are not staying on. They're not staying on. And I'm not going to bother or waste, too much time. So let's just, I'm going to replace these shoes anyway. So, whatever. Let her be barefoot for now. Okay, now let's make room for Maria, the baby sister. Another point about these DEFA Lucy dolls is that, it's not one size fits all. They do have several head molds. Okay, it's not just one head mold. They do have several different head molds, and they are very ethnically ambiguous. Okay, although most different, and I've heard complaints, because of course you cannot please all the people all the time. I've heard some complaints of folks wanting diversity. All I have to say to that is, again, you can't please all the people all the time. But in the name of diversity and inclusion, okay, I think Mattel has gone a little too far. Because diversity and inclusion used to mean ethnic representation. Okay, and that's beautiful. That's fine. That every child can see themselves, in dolls that look like them. Oh yeah, I'm down with that. But I think Mattel has gone too far. They spread themselves too thin with not only ethnic inclusion, but also with every illness and disease known to man. I mean, I don't know. I'm not crazy about dolls portraying, every single possible human infirmity that exists, you know. But whatever, to each his own. I'm not gonna knock Mattel too much about that, you know. But like I said, they have spread themselves a little too thin, you know. And tripping, you know, making dolls with, you know, with braces, hearing aids. Yeah, okay, you know, I understand, you know, but it's like Mattel is leaving no stone unturned. You know, they really are. And I don't mean that in a good way. I really don't. Let's see. Now this, I'm calling her Maria. Okay, she's out of her box. Now, she has a different head mold than the others. This one, okay, the camera is going blurry. Okay, these two share the same head mold. Okay, they kind of give me Steffi vibes. You know, they give me 80s PJ vibes. This one, and this one have the same head mold. This one is giving me, again, Diva Rockers vibes. You know, her face, her lips, you know. And this one has more of a traditional Barbie vibes because she has a toothy smile. She's not grading from ear to ear, but she has a cheeky face, you know. She reminds me of that cartoon Droopy because her face are very cheeky. I mean, her face is very cheeky. Even though she's not fat or overweight at all, she just has, you know, a cheeky face. You know, like a little, you know, baby cheeks. Now, her hair is blonde, but this blonde has a hint of a pink hue. There has a little bit of a... I don't know if the camera will translate this, you know, and show it as good. But there's a little bit of pink hue to this blonde. She wears her hair in half a top knot with a space bun, you know, which are very popular, you know, and the other half is just loose. Again, I like the texture. I do. I don't know if this hair could withstand boil palms. I don't know about that. And I'm not going to try because I like these dolls as they are. Okay. So here's Maria, the last one of the Donofrio sisters, as I'm naming them. Because these are my dollies. You know, I really like this off the shoulders. It's so cute. You know. Let me post them. Now, another little gripe that I have with these dolls, other than their ugly, drab boxes, oof, they're not very inviting. I think these dolls' biggest sin, no earrings. Oh, clutch the pearls. Come on, y'all, get it together. But all right, I'm gonna let this pass. And again, the faces are very pretty. Let me focus. Yes, the eyes are decals, but at least they are not pixelated decals, you know, at least. So what I'm going to do with these dolls, I might tweak with their hairstyle, might tweak a little bit with it, you know, and of course I'm going to perforate their ears and give them earrings, child. I'm going to give these girls earrings because they deserve earrings. They are too pretty not to wear earrings. Okay, so here's Maria with the rest of her sisters, you know. Let's see. My room's a mess, y'all. I'm sorry. And yeah, and she also wears these awful. I'm gonna, you know, put them on sale or trade them for something because these shoes, I really don't like them. I really don't like these shoes. Well, oh, and let me show you. This hair, yeah, it's brushable, of course. You know, it's nice, it's soft. But I would not recommend you boil perming it or trying to curl it, you know, with an iron, with a curling iron. I would not recommend that, you know, because after all, it is synthetic hair. You know, it is synthetic hair. So like I said, I'm gonna do a third part to this video. Okay. When I tweak with their hair a little bit, I'm not gonna rebody them. I'm not gonna rebody them. Even though I can't stand these exposed hinges, but I'm gonna tweak with their looks just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna tweak with them, and after I tweak with them, you know, I'm gonna make a third part showing them, and that's pretty much it. As a whole, I would strongly suggest you get these dolls for no other reason than the same frivolous reason that we get any other doll, because they're pretty. They are pretty. And they are giving Mattel a lesson, child. They are giving Mattel a lesson. Yes. Yes. This is how you do clothes. Like, again, I still despise Velcro. Okay, I do. But this one, and this one, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure that is also lined. I'm pretty sure, you know. But again, the clothing, the quality of the clothing, thumbs up. Very much. Too enthusiastic thumbs up. Okay. The clothes are well made. Again, my only gripe is that they use Velcro. That's my only gripe. But other than that, again, the clothes are stylish. They're well made, you know, and again, I wholeheartedly recommend it. You get these dolls. I believe they're good for children, you know, and for adults, you know. From 1 to 10, I would give these dolls an 8. Yes, minus 2 points. The only 2 points that I'm griping is, again, the exposed hinges articulation, number 1, and number 2, you know, lack of earrings, you know, and butt ugly shoes. I'm sorry, but the shoes are hideous. I don't like the shoes. So for that, I will take the 2 points. So I give them a good 8, a solid 8. From scales from 1 to 10, these dolls are an 8. And like I said, these dolls are really, really giving Mattel a lesson, because they are in such high demand that it's taking me a while to acquire all 4 of them, because every time I would go to Temu or Temu, however you pronounce it, or Shein, they would be sold out. It took me a minute to gather the 4 sisters. It took me a minute, you know, but it was worth the wait, because again, these dolls are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. I really do. I love them. So anyways, I believe I have taken enough of your time. Thank you all for continuing to watch, for continuing to share, and leaving your beautiful comments. Okay. And again, my subscription is growing. I appreciate it. I love y'all. Smooches. Ta-ta for now.